Hey, greetings friends, it's me, Wayman29, and I'm here with Dad, Wayman29, and third proverb was wondering what a Spiedie was, and so my dad has been a meat cutter for most of his life, worked at the store, been taught 28 years, and that's all he does in the summer is make tons and tons of Spiedies. So here is Dad, Wayman29, and he's going to explain a little bit about what a Spiedie is.
Well, a Spiedie, what we call Spiedies here, if you go, let me say, 35 miles north of here, no, not even that far. Give it 25 miles north and maybe less miles south. No east or west, just north and south. They don't know what a Spiedie is. Now, if you eat kebabs, what they call kebabs, it's basically, a kebab is you put vegetables on and then you put a piece of meat and then vegetables and meat on that direction. But a Spiedie is similar to that. You put them on a skewer. It's similar to that, only you just use meat. So you can either take boneless, skinless chicken breast, or you can take pork if you like pork, or you can take any kind of a beef, maybe like a top round London broil or a sirloin tip, something that's thicker, and you can cube it up like beef cubes, about that size. And you can pick any kind of seasoning you want to put in, and there's people that use Italian dressing, which makes good what we call Spiedies. And I make 60-pound batches like there ain't going to be any more, and there usually isn't anymore.
So what we're saying here is this is a pretty big deal because up here in New York they have a Spiedie Fest where a lot of people who are into it from different stores and people who just do it as hobbies, maybe even make marinade recipes, come down to show off and actually hold contests, and it's a big festival. They have big hot air balloons and the like. So right now I'm going to ask Dad where he got some of his own recipe, because Dad has original recipe. When he works in the store, he doesn't use Salmito or none of that stuff. He's got his own. So I don't know, maybe just give us a little bit of history on how you got that and how you come to formulate it a little bit better over the years, or how you add to it a little bit. I mean, you don't have to give up the top secret recipe, but just give us a little, kind of like where you got the recipe and how you started doing it.
Well, what you do is you take, maybe you want to make 10 pounds. So what you do, you take them out, you cut them up in little cubes like you would for stew meat, about that size. And you put them in a tub, and if you use Italian dressing, you just put enough in there. I can't tell you how much. You just put them in there, stir them up until they're a little juicy, and let them soak 3 or 4 days. Then what you do, you take bamboo skewers, or you can buy the metal skewers, and you'll just load them on this skewer, and then you put them on the grill and let them bake on your grill until they're golden brown. But I have my own recipe, which I picked up when I first started cutting meat. The man that I worked with didn't like cutting Spiedies, so he said, here, this is how you do it, this is what you put in it. So that's how I use this recipe that I have still today after, let's see, I think the first 2 years I worked at the store, I worked in the grocery department, then after that was always meat department. So 28 years, yeah, about 25 or 6 years I've been in the meat department. So I would get this, you'd cut up 50, 60 pounds of meat, and you would put them in this tub, and then what we would use garlic powder and Italian seasoning and oregano and rosemary leaves and let me see, salt and pepper, and then you use red wine vinegar and vegetable oil and lemon juice. Of course, you have to use the same amount of all three because it would be too acid. You have to cut the acid.
Yes, but you're not allowed to tell the secret ingredient. That's what really makes it go, right?
That's right. That's right.
If we told the secret ingredient, we would be totally spilling the beans. So, actually, Ma, Wayman29, is frying some, so hang on right here. We're going to go out and we'll show you what a Spiedie looks like cooking in the frying pan.
You can cook them in a frying pan. You can have them any time of year.
So, I'll snap a picture, and I'll post it at the end of this video so you can kind of see what it'll look like. So, this is Dad Wayman29 and Wayman29 signing off. So take care, friends, and remember, if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.
Yeah, that's how I got doing this.
So here's some Spiedies frying. Ma Wayman29 is making them for supper. Boy, these look good. So take care, third proverb, and hope you're doing well down there.